the way that I think about how you balance those two elements is that they're not mutually exclusive. You have to think about them as, you know, leading in or coalescing with one another. I guess similar to what I just said around having a North Star, I think having that North Star, having those goals and objectives very clear in your head has been super important for me. And you know, as I think back to times when I've felt one is sort of more important than the other, or they're competing with one another, I've had to take a step back and really think about how do I bring these two things together? And if I'm not working on the right things that are leading me to the North Star, then how do I figure out how to maneuver myself around those things that perhaps need to be deprioritized? It doesn't mean that they're not important, but it just means that I need to be thinking about my work differently. So, you know, I think structured time management for me has been really important. So really thinking through, like, putting blocks of crazy things, like putting blocks on my calendar for thinking time, for work time, for things that I really want to make sure that I'm driving towards. You know, just figuring out time and blocks and really making sure that I'm working on the right things that are getting to where I want to go. The next generation is fundamentally different. They are digital first, they are data driven, and they want to be deeply rooted in the problems, the business problems that you know, leaders are facing. You know, I take a lot of value and reward from being reverse mentored. I think there's going to be a big push towards that type of model of where, you know, this generation is going to be reverse mentoring the more senior leaders in the organization. And I really would like this generation of senior leaders to embrace that reverse mentoring. I think there's a lot to be learned from this generation coming through, and you know, it's going to be disruptive, it's going to be messy, there's going to be changes to what we think you know, the role of an HRBP looks like, or the role of a insert, you know, current HR role, because of, you know, AI, because of the evolutions in our work. So really being open to that and giving space to those conversations, I think, is going to be super important.